Welcome back to Ultimate Driving. I'm not very sure. I have already returned back into Ultimate Driving for just the one thing as well. This is the Ultimate Driving, and probably this is where we absolutely gotta be driving for just a little bit for one thing as well. They added a bunch of people's jobs around anything around here, so you can actually go into be chat with anything with some absolutely questionings as well. You become something for the emergency job employees, the construction workers, or any jobs or like anything as well. And probably drivers or even possible like anything around here for to do this. So I won't actually going to be doing anything anywhere about here for some kind of like here. I've almost reaching up to a level 117 or rank 117. So, I'll be driving for a little bit for one thing as well. But before we're gonna begin, I got something that we're going to be announced. This is going to be my last time to play Ultimate Driving before it's going to completely delete it forever. That's something that the game has not yet going to be updated since that 24 or 22 pilots retirement for a long time. I cannot believe that isn't going to be that I just going to get something as well. So that must be for daily quests that I absolutely going to be for a playtime bonus as well. So I absolutely collected $1,000, but I'm actually going to be driven for itself. Now, I'm absolutely going to be driving a little bit for one thing itself, but things I absolutely have anything away for just oh no 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 no, I'm probably not very sure that music is absolutely pretty loud. So I definitely going to be getting around here. Let's just mute this anyway. So I'll be actually going to find something as well. Everything is new around here, but there is no new vehicles of anywhere it does. So, this is absolutely going to be removed for today as well. It's going to be for last 2 days, or this is your one final day to do this to get something as well in Ultimate Driving. So, all vehicles that you can purchase here, or anything as well, all the vehicles are going to be disappear for anything it was. I'm not going to be buying something as well, and I'm going to buy the fastest cars, but it's too late for me. I'm sorry. This is not going to be getting anyways as well, because there is one last car that completely posted around here for this thing as well. Let's just view around of this vehicle all the way around here. So as you can see here, this is absolutely look like pretty ridiculous and a little bit ugly. So I wouldn't absolutely going to get something as well. So let's go to my cars, and I absolutely have anything as well, including such as probably for many more things that I already buy, and exactly that I already buy something else, including Ferrari cars. But unfortunately, the next year they're gonna be removing Ferraris, and the game could be actually going to take down as soon as possible. And so, this is actually going to be for one last thing before they have take down all the Ferraris. Unfortunately, the developer of the Ultimate Driving has retired all the way down as well. I'm not sure if he came back on Roblox. This is a very unfortunate ways that they still remembered around the Ferrari cars in Roblox. So I had decided to drive. Because this is very unfortunately, the music is absolutely pretty loud. So let's hear for this Ferrari sound as well. And the oof sound has finally returned. So let's try not to waste some fuel. And I absolutely have any automatic transmission. Looks like the Ferrari has equipped nitrox. So I absolutely going to get around for this. and I still managed to drive of this car. So this car is exactly going to be my favorite car. So once again, I'm absolutely going to be driving like a maniac. And this is absolutely going to get a little bit fun, or whenever it is. I started to hit some objects, and looks like we're going to run into it. So a few bunch of random things that I just probably going to ram anything as well. Instead of the race competition, let's just get around to hit something else. Around for the speed signs or anything as well. Let's get around here to hit everything as well for somewhere. So I'm not going to be about to look at around for this thing as well. So I still managed to fly to blast all the way to 200 miles an hour. But this is exactly, it's not going to be where the bad news is. The top speed is 218 miles an hour. So I absolutely gonna be driving all the way fast, and that sounds like fun. Right over here, and I decided to mute the volume. So I'm absolutely still have fun for this thing as well. Imagine that, I don't know, that is not gonna be where it's before. Because imagine that black lemonade cookie could drive this car for pretty sure. And the TDF means Tour de France for Ferrari. I have smashed around for street lamps that I absolutely going to be speeding all over here. I hear some sirens over here, and I won't actually going to be using this. Let's just go to be using a nitrox as well, starting on 2,333 miles driven. Jeez, this is not gonna be even possible. So I can't actually gain my XPs, which is totally impossible. That I'm not going to get myself anyway. So I won't be able to lose anything as well. So I got my collective prize, and there is a little bit more that I just... Wait a second, there's a speed camera over here. So I have to slow down nearby the town. So right next into the gas station. And so the fuel system have worked. I know. This is pretty possible that the fuel system have worked. I probably didn't mention that I just actually going to be doing a power slide dirt with a Ferrari. And I have loved this car so much. So hopefully this game might gotta be taking down at any moment. That this game could be actually still up for something else. Without having any new cars whatsoever. And I can see a large racetrack nearby for this one. So as you can see around here in the map, there's the Kensington Super Circuit that I absolutely going to find out for this thing as well. So the road could be actually lead to this way. Unfortunately, I have unable to access for this thing as well. So I'm going in for the Super Kensington circuits, but unfortunately 2 laps is kind of hard for me. So I'll be going to get inside of this racetrack immediately. So this is where we go in a race around here that you remember about of this racetrack. So I'm going to get on it. The bad news is I'm unable to race because there must be a time limiter, and we can't invite everywhere beyond of one of these guys. So let's prepare the race around here, and we're on the go for this time. And this is where the race has just started over here. And I just absolutely made a mistake in the first turn. Jeez, I wasn't able to go into the interior of this car. I can't get around into inside of that. So this is the circuit that we're here before, and let's take a full lap with a Ferrari F12 toward the front. Unfortunately, the car has just turning uncontrollable, so I need a stable car that we're going to finish this. Instead of a kart racing track over here, I'm just absolutely going to be getting around in the Super Kensington circuit. So, not right over here. You got 130 players left. Unfortunately, this game has finally yet deserves to die. And yes, people still believe to be playing on it. It's been a say to farewell to Ultimate Driving that since the last time that everybody is leaving Ultimate Driving. So I better use a Pagani Utopia for, without further ado, to get around here for just last time as well. So it's my last run, and I don't actually get some bounties a little bit for around here. So I didn't have any about for one of those things. So I can't finish 4 races, any signals, and even for a little bit amount of those things as well. So I don't want to get collected around here for some bounties. And still smashing anyways for some signs and signals. And accept the mailbox. So that I just not going to do about here to wreck it around here. So looks like I'm about to get along with this one. And we're absolutely going. Oh yes, it's been over 15 minutes at about of this video since I have already going to get around here, and I have left here for long. I have blasted all the way for speeds as well for 231 miles an hour. So I'm not gonna be better yet that I just totally drive with this car and smash the sign. And yes, it's absolutely going to be driven around for this way. More signs and signals. I cannot believe this isn't going to be for around here. I'm so uncontrollable about of this car. So I absolutely have any group bonus that I just probably did around here for exactly what I just do. So it's probably having a little fun. So I just did to collect some money, and I have 327,000, and I absolutely still able to smash this. So I didn't actually going to have a lot of requests to smash a tail lamp or a headlamp as well for something as well. So it's been a farewell. I can't finish any race without further ado. So this is actually going to be that I just going to done well, that I just going to before we're going to continue this video. So I guess what, before we're going to continue this video, I left off the track, and I absolutely going to be a level up to 117. So I guess this is actually going to be the end of me, and the description says around here. So I'll be getting on to back onto the track as well. As we've been seeing here before, I cannot able to be reaching my goals like anyway as well. So I absolutely going to be rejoining the game later as well. You see this game was being outdated for 1 year, and the dev forum patches have been discontinued. It was created on June 25th, 2011, and the final update will be November of 2024 since last year. So you have required of ages of 5, but there's still active that anybody who has as well. Sometimes I don't need achievements as well, And because driving Empire or Wayfort could be the next generation. Let's get back into the video and we'll be finishing this. No, I'll be saying goodbye to Ultimate Driving for one time as well. For the one last time, let's get it on back into the video once again. Using a McLaren 720S GT3. So, I'm gonna give myself a go until I just gonna be completed a lap. And for this circuit as well, I just totally corner cut myself. And we're going to give ourselves a go for one thing. I'm absolutely going to slow down for the first corner. Unfortunately, this is not a little bit pretty good, but I have decided to turn the headlights on. And I absolutely did a dirty lap for something as well. Unfortunately, the game's performance of my computer has literally gone worse, unfortunately. I'm sorry about to say around here, this is probably a little bit hard for me, and I won't absolutely going to be doing a clean lap already. So this car might actually going to be running around over here. So I have last 6,000 experience, but I can't level up anywhere that isn't going to be. So I have lost my way to get around the circuit. So I felt I'm probably started to get a little bit uncontrollable. I have no smart ways to do so. And it's probably too late for me to turn. My gosh! This is not good. This is not good that I just did a lap time as well. So I have decided to leave this circuit. That after viewing a lap time for just around here, I have failed the lap times, unfortunately. So this is where I just going to get around for another competition. So this is totally a little bit loud, but I cannot actually try to say. This game is full of music, but I can't actually turn my settings. There isn't going to be any settings around here to turn off the music. Unfortunately, this update does not count. So, I absolutely going to be ending up this video probably. And it's already evening around here for just a little bit turn away. So, here are the last few corners. And probably we're exactly going to leave the racetrack beyond of its way. So this is not going to be for like this. It's not going to be going to be absolutely we try to do. Alright. This is exactly that we're going to leave themselves out of here. Unfortunately, I just did to get around itself for the wrong way. So my lap times have just got actually even worse. So this is not pretty good as well for me. And I'm actually going to end the video for myself. Exactly. I need to get along with the gas station. But I cannot pretty sure that the race competition has already started around for this one. So I'm absolutely going to jump off the vehicle. And we're going to say this for the last time. So, I'm jumping out of the vehicle. And that was going to be the end of the sign as well for something else. So, if you're going to be enjoying for this game around here, you shouldn't absolutely going to be for joining about of this game for pretty sure. So, the link is going to be in description for one last time. And if the link is absolutely no longer supported for this game, I'm not very sure if the link is absolutely being for still on its way in case the game was going to be deleted on the next year by 2026. This game was already gone forever for Westover Islands, Odessa, and the Landsea Speed Complex. So anyways, thanks for watching, for all your support. And I'm going to be signing out or signing off. And I'll talk to you racing fans and street racing geeks all later for just around here. And for the one final time, this is probably my final goodbye for Ultimate Driving.